Good evening. This is the 18 WJTS News. I'm Charlotte Olson. A 3.8 magnitude earthquake rattled parts of southern Illinois early this morning and could have been felt here locally. The United States Geological Survey says that the quake happened at 6:47 a.m. Central Time, which is 7:47 a.m. Eastern Time this morning. Residents into western Kentucky, southern Illinois, and also here in southern Indiana have all reported feeling the ground shake. There's no word yet on any damage, and the quake was epicentered in the same area where a magnitude 5.2 earthquake struck in April of 2008, which caused high rises to sway as far away as Milwaukee. And it also damaged buildings and in other areas as far as Louisville. Some 30 aftershocks were reported over the following month, and some ranged from 4.0 plus categories that kept residents on the edge. The quake appears to be along the Wabash fault line, adjacent to the New Madrid fault line that runs through western Kentucky. County by county, unemployment numbers for the month of August have been released, and after a quick look, 1 month hiatus, DuBois County has made a return to the top spot as far as the counties with the state's lowest unemployment rates. Numbers released on Monday by the Indiana Department of Workforce Development do say and describe that despite an increase of 0.4% from July, DuBois County was tied with Elkhart County in August at an even 3%. As they move forward with the data, statewide, Indiana's unemployment rate rose to a 3.5% in August and was below the national rate of 4.4% last month. Indiana's August jobless rate compared with one of 3.1% in July. Indiana's labor force increased by 4,615 from the previous month due to an 8,007 decrease in employment and a 12,622 increase in unemployment. Indiana's total labor force is nearly 3.34 million, and the state has a 64.4% labor force participation rate. The state notes that Indiana's initial and ongoing unemployment insurance claims are historical low and in line with earlier reports. Locally, as we mentioned, DuBois County is once again back in the top spot as far as those counties with the state's lowest unemployment marks. Despite a rise of 0.4 last month, DuBois was tied with Elkhart County as an even 3%. Neighboring Daviess County saw a 0.5% increase to 3.3, and Martin County came in at 3.5%. Warwick was at 3.6, Spencer at 3.8, Orange was at 4.1, and Pike at 4.2. Crawford and Perry County's July unemployment rates both came in at 4 and 4.5%. All local counties saw an increase except Perry, who remained steady. Vermilion County, north of Terre Haute, once again had the state's highest unemployment mark in August at 5.8%. The health department is offering flu vaccines. With the DuBois County Health Department say that their adult and pediatric seasonal flu vaccines are now available. Folks can stop by for a shot daily from 8 a.m. until 11 a.m. and from 1 p.m. until 3 p.m. These are available this year, and they will be a high-dose influenza vaccine for those over the age of 65. Human immune defense became weaker with age, which places older people at greater risk of severe illness from influenza. The health department is partnering with VaxCare, which will submit claims to certain private insurance companies and Medicare Part B. All Medicare and insurance cards must be presented at the time of service, and most insurance plans in Medicare Part B cover flu as preventative health. By far, the single best way to prevent the flu is for individuals to get a vaccination each fall. Everyone 6 months and older should get a flu vaccine, and no prescription is required and no appointment is necessary. Pneumonia vaccines are also available. The health department said that in addition to being vaccinated, individuals can protect themselves from the flu by practicing and participating in good health habits. These health habits do include getting plenty of rest, eating right, washing your hands, sneezing or coughing into your shirt sleeve or tissue, avoiding touching your nose and eyes and your mouth, not visiting people who are sick, and also staying home if you yourself find yourself to be sick. National Office Furniture, a unit of Jasper-based Kimball International, announces that it has received the distinction of one of America's safest companies by EHS Today magazine. This is the leading magazine in occupational health and safety within the workplace. National received this honor because it has injury and also has illness rates significantly lower than the average for its industry, while also the company does support comprehensive training programs And it also helps to integrate safety into its corporate culture from the management level to help employee involvement. EHS Today also distinguished National for its ability to provide innovative solutions to safety challenges and how to communicate the value of safety to employees and customers. In a release, National's Director of Safety, Vince Cook, says that the company is very passionate about their vision of being injury-free. He says to be named by EHS Today as one of America's safest companies is an honor. Cook says that their low injury rate is attributed to each and every employee making good choices to avoid injuries. Management at every level has shown a commitment to safety by demonstrating its value in everything they do, driving continuous improvements. He says that every National employee is responsible for achieving this award. Authorities say that 2 credit card skimmers were found at a local Lagodi business late last week, and the Indiana State Police wants to pass on tips and advice on how to protect yourself. State Police say that around 3:15 Thursday afternoon, a trooper responded to the Chuckles gas station on Broadway Street in Lagodi, where employees reported that 2 skimming devices had been removed from gas pumps. State Police detectives are actively investigating the case and tracking leads and following up on information. At this point, detectives and gas station employees do not know how long ago the skimmers were installed. Police say that many questions have been asked in regards to how you can protect yourself or what to do if you see an actual device before using your credit card. And here are some important tips to help to follow to keep from becoming a victim of credit card fraud. Monitor your online banking and credit card accounts on a daily basis. If you see a charge that you are not familiar with or did not authorize, contact your bank or credit card company immediately. You can protect your card and card numbers and PIN numbers when you must enter them into a keypad as if someone is watching over your shoulder. Cover the keypad as you enter these numbers. And before using a card reader at a gas pump, for example, touch the opening of the card reader and try to wiggle it to see if it is temporarily placed in the machine. ATMs and card readers are built solidly and should not have loose parts. Aside from focusing directly on the credit card reader, check the machine or display as a whole. If you suspect that you have found a skimming device, take it into the location that the device was placed and notify employees immediately. The Indiana State Police wants to remind credit card users to not be afraid of using their credit or bank cards, but ask that you remain vigilant in an effort to help protect your account and finances. And keep it right here, except next we're going to take a look at your weather summary.